EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, bro, send me request, bro.
Gabriel. Nemanja Vidic. Turan. Well, he took care of it defensively. Di Maria. Oh, big opportunity. Well denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. Claude Makelele. Anthony. Di Maria. Di Maria! Save, but still a chance. Wonderful header. Excellent goalkeeping. Managed to get it out of there. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Anthony. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Must take the lead here. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
Manuel Ugarte. Roberto Carlos. Now with Vidic. Now with Ribéry. Difficult to stop him. No nonsense clearance. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Eriksson. Manuel Ugarte. And Bayern come away with the ball. That's his it. Oh, he's only gone and found the net. What purity of hit. Caught it absolutely perfectly.
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this.
And so there it is, the final whistle, and Manchester United have lost this game, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today. Both
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It is Bayern Munich taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, not the end result he had in mind.
Well, we know he can hit them from that sort of range, but that was a poor effort in the end.
Evander. Pele. What can Chelsea do from this position? It's looking promising, but a good piece of tidying up. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? And cleared off the line. Chelsea will get the throw in. Tielemans. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. Tielemans. Good technique displayed. Anthony. Ronaldo. Anthony. Will take it away. He won the ball. Pele. And Bayern have the ball once more. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. In position. And not an effort that will live long in the memory.
Well, the defenders will be relieved because that was a good chance. From that sort of distance, he should really be hitting the target. It was a really poor attempt in the end.
So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, the action underway again. Chelsea trailing going into the second half. Can they come up with the right response? Who can he pick out? Chance for the leveller. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Roberto Carlos. It's with Makelele. Ronaldo. Di Maria now. Ribéry. Good-looking sequence, this. Spot on with that tackle. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. And the danger's still on. Well, they survived the attack. Lilian Thuram. Anthony. And Valverde. Anthony. Now with Thuram. Nicely cut out. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. It's a substitution for Bayern. Something to Federico Valverde. Gabriel. Thuram. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Silva. Evander. Shevchenko. 5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Federico Valverde. Here's Ronaldo. Well, very effective play in possession. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. A foul, but advantage Bayern. Well, a foul after the previous one, and a free kick ensues. Yapstam. And there goes the final whistle. Just what the doctor ordered for Bayern in terms of the scoreline. Your assessment of their performance?
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Van Basten. And with Donnarumma. Thierry Henry. Henry. And now Henry. Untidy on the ball. Eusebio. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. So Bosley, Kaká. Determined defending. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Well, the free kick fired too close to the goalkeeper. Said Al-Owairan clears it away. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. Joan Capdevila. Lothar Matthäus. A foul, but advantage played. Well, it was one foul too many, and the referee simply had to blow for the free kick. Petit. Gerrard. It's a perfect challenge. The high press was on, and the chance is on. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Eusebio. Soboslai. Vieira. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Appear to be in two minds. Danger averted for now. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Kimpembe. Donnarumma. Marquinhos. On to Thuram. So, getting close to the half-time interval, and it's going with home advantage, albeit not by a lot. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen so far?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going at half-time if it stays like this.
Moving the ball really well here. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. Can he finish this? And slots it home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Well, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Petit. On to Van Basten. Henry. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect.
Okay, watch out. You've got to be tired, you've got to be tired.
Joan Capdevila. Marquinhos.
I'll have it.
Now with Thuram. Steven Gerrard. Al-Owairan. And it's with Marco van Basten. Gerrard. And on to Capdevila. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. And just flicked off the defender, so a corner coming up. And he clears the danger. Mateus. No problems for Van der Sar. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Can they slot it home? Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Van Basten. And the ball with Gerrard. Interception to snuff it. Giving the ball away. Emmanuel Petit, unable to keep the ball that time. Eusebio. Vieira. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. Said Al-Owairan. He's in behind. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
And a substitution in the offing. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Determined defending. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid up against Bayern Munich.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Claude Makelele. Cristiano Ronaldo. And Real Madrid have it back now. Di Maria. Mendy. Mbappe. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. Opportunity. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, it's a good finish, as you can see. Look at the bend he puts on the ball. The keeper just can't get across to it. That's an excellent goal.
Well, the ball is moving again. Can Bayern come up with the right reply? Lilian Thuram. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Zinedine Zidane. Mbappe. Federico Valverde. Rafinha. Now Kaká. And they keep working away, looking for an opening. Ronaldo. And the goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and Ronaldo made the finish look so easy, as he so often does. It's a lovely goal.
So back underway, with the lead standing at 2-0. Lilian Thuram. Here's Ronaldo. Anthony. Courtois. Here's Mbappe. Well, as we move towards half-time, the verdict so far, room for improvement as far as Bayern are concerned. Stuart, your impressions?
I have to say, Derek, they haven't played well. They've been slow in possession, they've been poor defensively, and they've lacked a cutting edge. They need to perform much better than this.
The first half here comes to an end. So back underway, and no doubt about it, Bayern Munich really need to lift themselves. Mbappe. And it's going to run through to the keeper here. Ronaldo. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Virgil van Dijk. And the keeper has it now. Mendy. Mendy has it. Van Dijk with it. Courtois. Mbappe. Ribéry. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. It could be up for grabs. Well, threat over for now. Mbappe. Zinedine Zidane. 20 minutes to go in this one. On the pass by Mbappe, he'll be disappointed. Federico Valverde. Rafinha. Now Kaká. And Bayern doing well to win it back. Di Maria. And he might be through here. Still a chance. Surely. And it's in! They've eaten into their advantage. And this is not over. Not yet anyway.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
Succeeded in keeping it in play. Ronaldo. Zinedine Zidane. And that will be all for this game. It ends in frustration and disappointment for Bayern Munich. A defeat for them. Your assessment of the performance?
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Barella. Plenty of support here. And easily intercepted. Rafinha. Pedri. Opportunity here. Well, he went for power and might be regretting that now. Pedri. Pedri. Here's Ronaldo. Effective challenge. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Moving forward effectively. Well, he's certainly not alone. Easy save for David De Gea. And a throw-in it's going to be. Bellingham. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Barella. Virgil van Dijk. Now with Bellingham. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Can they forge ahead? Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Kylian Mbappe. Ronaldo. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Here's Ronaldo. Rafinha. Now, who can he play it to? Can he get them in front? An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. Rafinha. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So back underway here into the second half. Ronaldo. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Rafinha. Pedri. Barella. Mbappe with it. Rafinha. Ronaldo. On to Messi. Pedri. He could pick out a teammate. Is this the moment? Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Good-looking sequence. And it might be. credit. Wonderful stop. And they're making a change. And simple for the keeper. Rafinha. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Virgil van Dijk. Unable to keep the ball. Pretty straightforward for the keeper.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
Throw-ins given. Time for a change then. Isaac. And Salah! Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Cristiano Ronaldo. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Rafinha. It's a perfect challenge. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Alessandro Bastoni. It's with David De Gea. Wanted to get it out of there. Jude Bellingham. Pedri. Pedri. Virgil van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. Nuno Mendes. Jude Bellingham. Couldn't hang on to it. Now, let's see what they can do here. Must take the lead here. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Virgil van Dijk. Mendes. Rafinha. Dembele. Pedri. And Bellingham. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Alessandro Bastoni. Jude Bellingham. And on to Alexander-Arnold. And there to intervene. Ronaldo. Bellingham. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. Alexander-Arnold. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Oh, could be! And it's gone in! Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Bellingham. Read it superbly to take back possession. De Gea. Alessandro Bastoni. Pedri. Mensch. Nuno Mensch. That is that for the first half here. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Bellingham. Rafinha. Pedri. Jude Bellingham. Dembele. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Pedri. Oh, they have it again. De Gea. Opportunity. And still an opportunity. And the attack fizzling out. And now back with the keeper. Virgil van Dijk. On the ball, Bastoni. Jude Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Patient build-up at the moment. And they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now what can he do from this excellent position? Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. Something you don't see every day of the week. A triple substitution here. Well, he took care of it defensively. Just 15 minutes remaining. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. Pedri. Trent Alexander-Arnold. On to Messi. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy unless they have the ball, and they're fighting to win it back whenever they do lose it. It's been a really great performance all round.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And the keeper stretching to deny him. They will now make use of the substitutes bench. Another corner kick conceded. Let's see what they do this time. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Claude Makelele. On to Ribéry. Real chance. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Salah. Granit Xhaka. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. Franck Ribéry. Di Maria. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Opportunity here. A goal for Bayern to extend their advantage.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Granit Xhaka. It's with Ødegaard. This is Salah. On to Kroos. Here's Ronaldo. Ronaldo. And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, let's see this again. Look at the bend he gets on this. That struck so cleanly. What a good finish.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Thuram. This is looking threatening. That's the clearance that was called for. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and when you clear the ball, you have to get height and distance on it to give your defence time to readjust. They don't do that, it's a poor clearance, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Anthony. Well, he needed to read it to get there, and did. Martin Ødegaard. Gyökeres. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Cut in with a chance. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Well, credit to him for the challenge, and a throw-in conceded. Pedro Gonçalves. Victor Gyökeres. They've regained possession. Opportunity it is. Superb chance. And read the danger magnificently.
Well, if he gets this wrong, a penalty and a sending off. But he was spot on with his challenge.
Perfect challenge. Cristiano Ronaldo. And high marks for that pass. Ribery! Oh, a superb save. And Bayern will change personnel now. Just knocked it out of there. Victor Gyökeres. Well, Bayern have it back now. Lilian Thuram. Ronaldo. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Time for a change then. Well, it's an out, and so the referee blows for full time. A satisfactory outcome for Bayern fans around the world. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward.
Bro, what reward you are going to get Tuesday after season ending? I really don't know, bro. Let's see.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game.
Chances on. The net is steering him in the face. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. Theo Hernandez. Kaká. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Rafinha. Lionel Messi. Here's Ronaldo. Alessandro Bastoni. Ronaldo. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Well, that'll be a free kick. Well, walls are meant to be immovable. Not this one. No, high-quality defending. Alessandro Bastoni. Alexander-Arnold. On to Messi. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Very alertly winning back possession. Messi. Kaká. Paul Scholes. Rafinha. Might really be able to trouble them here. Scholes. Really clever pressing. Well, he's certainly not alone. Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Alexander-Arnold. Virgil van Dijk. Now with Bellingham. Messi. Can they keep it out? Well, no way through in the end. It's with David De Gea. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back underway here into the second half. Messi. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? And the keeper grabs it. And a throw-in forthcoming. Rafinha. Here's Ronaldo. Could be. And a goal. The equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Alessandro Bastoni. Van Dijk with it. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Here's Ronaldo. Well, not the end result he had in mind.
Well, we know he can hit them from that sort of range, but that was a poor effort in the end.
Sound piece of defending. Pedri. Surely! Quite simply, an opportunity wasted. Easy for the keeper. Vieira. A very good tackle. Unable to keep the ball. And, oh, big chance! And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, this is almost perfect. Lots of curl and enough pace on it. The keeper had no chance.
Kaká. And snuffing out the danger. Nuno Mendes. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. They will now make use of the substitutes bench. Paul Scholes. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just 1 goal between them. And possession lost there.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
Giving it their all in search of an equaliser. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Well, a corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. And he has options available. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Hello, bro. Welcome to the stream, bro.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Pretty straightforward for the keeper. Socrates.
Right, face up.
Gonzalo Inacio. Rivaldo. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Rafinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Rafinha. It did look on for them, but not to be. Did look as though they might be onto something for a second or so. Well, the pass not finding its target. Rivaldo. Bellingham. Ronaldo. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? And teammates around him. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. And still danger here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Rafinha. It should be. Still possibilities. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out.
Pressure. Take him on.
Rafinha, opportunity here, and it's gone in! The teams are separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0.
Face up. Drop back. Yeah.
Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Gonzalo Inacio. They couldn't maintain possession.
Into me.
Well, we're into the final half hour. He continues his run. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. And take it away. Possession changing hands. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. "20 minutes remaining. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in with a chance. Superb chance. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Mo Salah.
Yeah, yeah.
Cleared away comprehensively. Pedri. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Given away again. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid up against Bayern Munich.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all up.
He's in here. And there we go. It is the ideal opening.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
Well, as Bayern get the ball moving again, how will they react? Good pass. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Well, the free kick lacking just a little bit of guile. Thuram. Anthony. Alessandro Buongiorno. And Bayern Munich now in... And it's teed up for Ronaldo! And a goal here for Bayern! Beyond the goalkeeper. Bayern on terms.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Can he put them in front? That is a really disappointing effort. Goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that sort of range.
Makelele. Di Maria. Now with Ribéry. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, good use of the ball. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Might jump in front. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
So there we have it, 2-1. Anthony. On to Thuram. Anthony. Di Maria now. What can he do with it now? Nicely timed tackle. And over the touchline for what will be a Bayern throw-in. Ronaldo. Just the tackle that was needed. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. Holland. Is this the moment? Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Makelele. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back underway here with Bayern looking to find an effective route back into the game. Now with Vidic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well-timed tackle. Promising move this from Bayern. This could square the game. And a goal to roll it up for Bayern.
Well, here you can see it again. He's gone for placement over power, and it's a brilliant finish.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Karim Benzema. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cherki. Ribéry. Can they forge ahead? Well, a textbook interception.
I'm open.
Drogba. Thuram. Claude Makelele. Cherki.
Man up,
And Benzema at the hub of this attack. Let's see what he does next.
take it on.
But the danger averted for now.
Okay, back here.
Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Forward momentum from Bayern. Is there going to be late drama in the form of a goal? Must take the lead here. Well, he tried to place it, but off the frame of the goal.
Yes, he's hit the woodwork, but really from that distance, he should be tucking that away. Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
Now, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Drogba. Now with Benzema. Lilian Thuram. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think a draw is probably the fair result.